Hello, I'm Janet Blair.
And I'm Dan Dailey. We'll see you in half a second as the special guest stars tonight on
Stump the Stars! The fastest half hour in television. Brought to you by the Ralston Purina Company, makers of wheat Chex, rice Chex, corn Chex, and hot instant Ralston. And now, here is your host, Mike Stokey.
Retire to your seats now, please. Thank you, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We should have a lot of fun tonight on Stump the Stars. 6 bright regulars here. Our three new ones are getting used to the idea. They can't play, but they're getting used to the game. However, making up for that, we have 2 great guest stars tonight. First, the swinging, singing actress, our favorite strawberry blonde, Miss Janet Blair. Janet. I had a feeling she wasn't going to show up for some reason. And guesting with the other team is Hollywood's song and dance man of the world, Mr. Dan Dailey. Welcome to the show. Right down here, if you will. He didn't have time to put in his dress suit. He just had to fly in, but he looks beautiful anyway. What are you going to do?
He managed to rent one because he didn't have sufficient collateral.
Thank you, Hans Conried. You've met our stars on the show, and we'll be back to start the game in just a moment. But now, let's look in on some of the ups and downs of life in the big city.
Breathe, please. Oh, rice Chex. Would you mind? They're little waffles.
Well, yes.
Well, what do they taste like? Rice?
No, not at all. They taste sort of like...
Rice Chex, huh? Sure looks crisp. What did you say it tastes like?
I said it tastes exactly like...
Sure looks good. Say, I wonder if you'd think it presumptuous of me if...
Was I right?
You certainly were. Rice Chex taste exactly
like Rice Chex, the indescribable cereal from Checkerboard Square.
I'm sure you all know how to play the game. I just don't know how to MC. I forgot to introduce them, but don't worry, they'll be up anyway. Remember, it's 2 teams of 4 stars each, and they get up and turn to their own team because, after all, it is a race against time. Of course, they try to play as fast as they can because we total each score, and the winning team at the end is the team with the lesser number of minutes marked against it. Tommy Noonan, will you start off, please, sir? Tommy Noonan, start up, everybody.
Be my pleasure.
Tommy, how's the Skelton show going? You're going to be on tomorrow night, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's a very funny show. Martha Ray, Red Skelton, about Caesar and Cleopatra.
Caesar and Cleopatra?
Yeah, Red's the slaves. It's a very funny show.
All right, we shall watch for it. However, you're going to start off now with number 8 here on Stump the Stars, sent in by Mildred Newman from Chicago, Illinois. There you are. Wait for the bell. Good luck to you.
Tommy Noonan starts things off with this saying. He married the lady harpist because she scratched his back so well.
Quotation. Say, back, say, just the same.
You, he.
He. Married.
Marries.
Married.
The girl,
the girl, the day,
beautiful,
woman, the day,
name is the woman,
he
marries
he
the
married
daughter,
the lady,
the lady.
Mine's
lady.
where we go broad to. He married
Playing,
lady
bass.
harpist. Yes, the lady harpist. He married the lady harpist.
Sounds like cause.
Cause
He
scratched his back.
His back.
His back. So, well.
Very good. He married the lady harpist because she scratched his back so well. Notice he got cause, which we often have because you send them in. Sounds like an animal's paws. So quickly they go, sounds like paws, and you've got cause on the thing. 48 seconds. This may be a fast show. Hans Conried, will you step up, please? Oh, you, Hans.
He
is the only man in the world I know when you say, how are you, will come back with something like functioning. He's mad.
Up to this point.
Hans, here's the number one suggested by Jack Wilson, Long Island City, New York. There you are. Wait for the bell. Good luck.
This want ad should be a ball with Hans. Sultan wishes to meet Indian brave. Object, charades.
It's a one
The one.
The whole
Okay.
thing on.
Hindu.
Arab. Arabian.
Arabian.
Well, a sheik.
Higher. A sheik.
Sheik.
Sheik of Arab.
The Sheik of Araby. The
Sheik
Shah.
of...
Shah.
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 No, higher than that. The
Caliph.
The Caliph.
Caliph.
Higher than
Higher than the
Caliph.
Caliph?
There's nothing higher than
Yes,
Caliph.
Caliph is only a mayor of a city. Caliph is only a ruler of a city.
Nehru.
Oh, come on. A potentate.
Chieftain.
No. Potentate? Two syllables. First. Son. Sultan!
Sultan.
Sultan.
Wants.
Wishes.
Wishes.
To meet.
To meet. Sultan wishes to
Meet. Indian.
Chief.
Indian girl.
Brave.
Indian
Brave.
Indian
brave.
brave. Object.
Sultan wishes to meet Indian brave. Object.
like-
Object.
Oh, wait a minute. It
Sounds
sounds
like-
like war,
Deer.
drumming,
Deer.
Cheers.
cheers, deers,
Deer.
rear,
Salute.
object,
As-
salute,
Seer.
seer,
Object. Two syllables, first syllable.
swim, pond, land,
Land, swim, island,
desert, island, raft, pool,
water, and then
hill,
Landing,
on,
beach.
on beach,
Beaches.
shore, on shore, shore,
Shaw.
Shah,
Shah.
second syllable, Shah,
Shaw.
whole thing, yeah.
Shaw.
Very seldom do you see hot shot. Now look. Sultan wishes to meet Indian brave. Object Shah. Sultan raids. Shah raids. He was doing the whole thing, charading all over the place. Let's check the scoreboard and see how we stand right now, shall we? After our first two players, the checkerboard says that Tommy Noonan took 48 seconds, Hans Conried took 1 and 20, and the challengers are ahead by 72 seconds. This is the first time you've been that far ahead. Diana Dors, will you step up, please? How are you, Diana?
Fine, thank you.
Looks like you'll have a good chance to take them over tonight.
Well,
it's
I
about time.
would hate to say anything at this stage.
No, if you win tonight, it'll be 2-1, and that will be very close. Diana, yours is suggested by William Gilroy, Brooklyn, New York. Wait for the bell, short but tough.
Here's a tough gag definition for Diana. Alphabet soup. Wet Scrabble.
Gag definition.
Gag definition.
Two
syllables.
syllables.
Two syllables.
The whole thing, first syllable? No, the whole thing.
Whole thing.
Whole thing.
Blackboard.
Teacher,
Teacher.
chalk,
Writing.
blackboard, chalk, proper name,
Proper.
teacher of the chalk.
ABCs.
Oh, ABCs.
ABCs.
Writing.
Alphabet.
Alphabet.
Soup.
Alphabet soup. Colon. Sounds like.
With.
Rub. Dirty. Wash hands. Wash your hands because your hands are dirty. Alphabet soup.
Alphabet soup. And what are you doing? You're washing your
washing
hands?
your hands.
It sounds like wash.
Sounds like wash.
like what?
Sounds
Patting?
like pet.
Pet.
Sounds like pet. Get.
Get.
Set. Met.
Rat.
Alphabet soup.
Alphabet
your.
soup. A to Z. Sounds like Zed.
Pet.
Red.
Met.
Go with that. Another one.
Alphabet soup.
Sounds like petting.
Petting.
Sounds like petting.
Uh,
Patting.
patting.
It smells like my hands. Your hands are wet.
Sounds like
Whip.
petting.
Whip. Pet.
Sounds like petting.
Wet.
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 I got it.
Alphabet soup.
Wet alphabet. Wet
letters.
letters. Sounds like letters. Wet your appetite.
Talking. Saying.
Wet.
Talking. Mumbling.
What-
Chatting.
it's just a
Chatting. Yelling.
second
Gabbing.
syllable.
Babbling. Babbling.
Babbling.
Wet babble. Wet babble. Babble. Apple. Bubble. Wet bubble.
Bubble, double, mubble, bubble, hubble, flubble, lubble, bubble, blubble,
Oh, wet.
bubble, sounds like bubble, sounds like bubble, rubble, double, bubble, hubble, bubble, rubble,
Do you know what it is over here? What it's Scrabble. Alphabet soup. Wet Scrabble. I mean, when you know it, it's an amazing thing, but we have discovered that the other team sitting out will every time guess what this team is doing, just like you do at home. Apparently, when suddenly you start playing, you go blank. That's a very difficult word, but I just wanted to prove to you, many of you write letters and say, gee whiz, you give such long ones to somebody, and how can it be done when you give somebody else shorter ones? Well, look, there's 4 words, and here goes 120 seconds. But, Diana, you did as well as you could. Try it. All right, here we go. Sebastian Cabot, will you step up? How are you, Sebastian? Functioning. Stretch it out. All right, Sebastian, yours is number 7, sent in by Doug Eglin, Seymour, Indiana. There you are. This is a cute one. A tough one.
Sebastian had better know that entomology is the study of insects because he's got... Mommy, what's entomology? Shut up and stop bugging me.
It's a gag. Definition. Say.
Quotation.
Quotation.
Baby.
Father.
Mother.
Mama.
Infant.
It's a baby. It's
Child.
A child, brat, kid.
This is the woman, the mother herself, and it's slang for it.
Mama.
Mammy.
Mama. Comma. Mama.
Baby.
Mama, your. Mama.
Baby.
Mama. Your. Mama.
Mama.
Comma.
Mama. Mama.
Who?
Where?
Where? What? What?
Where?
What? Mama.
What?
Mama. What? What? Mama. What?
Oh, 5 syllables.
What? First syllable. What sounds like? You pick up things.
A chicken picker? Chicken plucker.
What? Chicky?
Duckling.
Chickadee.
Chickadee.
Hen.
Rooster.
N.
And second syllable. And second syllable. Two. And two.
Mama, and two.
Third syllable.
Third syllable. Sounds like
Entertainment.
dame, tough, gangster.
Mall.
Entomologist. Mama. Entomology.
Mama.
Entomology. Don't. Never.
Can't.
Can't.
Won't.
Shut. Mama. Entomology. Shut up.
Shut up.
Has.
This isn't your best night. Mommy, what's entomology? Shut up and stop bugging me. Entomology is a study of insects. You did not follow. You said mama. We wouldn't have let it go even if you got it, because it was mama. Mommy. What's entomology? Shut up and stop bugging me. Now, come on, get on the ball. Let's go over to the scoreboard and see how we stand now after our first 4 players. Checkerboard says Diana Dors took 120. Sebastian Cabot took 120, so at the moment, the challengers are ahead by something or other, because, frankly, I didn't see it. How many seconds was it? All right, we'll find out in a moment. Here we go with the second half of the show. You've seen what...
Mike.
What?
I'm ready to do the Wheat Chex commercial.
Doggone it, I knew there was something.
What?
Well, there isn't going to be any Wheat Chex commercial tonight.
Why not? Haven't I been doing a good job?
Great. In fact, last week we took a survey, Lee, and we found out that you had convinced 13 million people on point 1.
Point 1, sure. That's the fact that Wheat Chex is crisp little biscuits of bite-sized shredded whole wheat.
Right. And last week you also convinced 74 million people on point 2.
Point 2, of course. Now that's where I demonstrate that Wheat Chex is crisp little biscuits of whole grain wheat that have a rugged whole wheat texture. And a special crisscross construction that keeps them crisp and crunchy right down to the last spoonful in the bowl.
Exactly. And finally, you convince 91 million people that Wheat Chex is absolutely the most delicious breakfast cereal ever made.
91 million. Gee, that's spectacular, isn't it?
And when you add up all of those figures together, there's only 14 people left to convince.
14 people.
So, here's a list of addresses, and here's a road map. It's cheaper, we found out, for you to call on each one of them personally.
Personally? Gee, I gotta take a train from Checkerboard Square and then motorbike to Omaha, dog sled up
All right, here we go with the second half of our show, and Janet Blair, will you step up, please? Hi, Janet. Wonderful to have you. You are one of my favorites, and incidentally, exciting news. You and your husband and a bunch of people in the valley are building a theater, huh?
That is correct, yes.
Well, what's it all about? What kind of a theater?
Oh, it takes too long, but it's going to be just great. We don't have a legit theater in this particular area in California, you know.
And as I understand it, a bunch of stars are going to get behind it and agree to play in it and so on.
And instead of going out for summer stock in the summer months, we just go in our backyard, and there we are. We fall out of bed and we do, I'm in love with a wonderful guy.
Oh, this I've got to see. Janet, you have number 3 sent in by Mrs. G.W. Dora from Mankato, Minnesota. There you are. Wait for the bell. Good luck.
For lovely Janet Blair, a book title, The Case of the Dying Centipede Who Put All of His Legs in One Casket.
Go.
What is it? A book.
Book title. Book quotation. Book title. The
Case of the...
The case of the dying
Let her do it. How many syllables?
3 syllables. First syllable. First syllable.
Searching.
Sounds like.
Sounds like.
Writing.
Right.
Sounds like. Pen. Sounds like pen.
When?
Pen.
Sentinel.
Sentimental.
Case of the dying
Second syllable.
Second syllable. The case of the
Sentimental. Wait a minute.
Century.
Let her do the third syllable. The
Third syllable.
Third syllable. Santiago. Sentinel.
Centennial.
Centennial. Sentimental journey. There she goes. Bite fingernail.
I know.
Case
All right.
of the
Here she goes. She's going to do it, the whole thing.
Senti-
Do the whole thing.
Senti-
Go ahead. She's got it
You
now.
know what it is, do you? Excuse me.
She's going.
Oh, that's right.
Hurry up. Go ahead.
Senti.
Track player.
Dog.
Dog. Centipede. Centipede. Okay. The case of the missing centipede. Put. His foot in his mouth. All his feet in his mouth. All his feet. All his legs. All his legs in one basket.
Quick. Last word.
All his legs in one
One casket. You tried, officer. You know we aren't going to let you get away with basket. The case of the dying centipede who put all of his legs in one casket. As you know, normally I don't come in, but I do believe that she didn't realize it was a centipede with 100 legs and so on like that. 120 seconds for you, but here we go with guest star Dan Dailey. Dan, will you step up, please? Look at his face. He doesn't believe what he got into here. Dan, how's it going in Las Vegas? We're nothing
Well, I
but great
thought I was a
things.
loser up there, but this is ridiculous.
No. This is going to be very simple. There's no problem at all. In fact, just consider it done. You want to sit down? He'll go. Dan, here's the number 11 sent in by Mrs. N. Klusman from Green Bay, Wisconsin. There you are, sir. Wait for the bell, and good luck.
Guest Dan Dailey introduces a new category. Remember knock-knocks? Well, knock-knocks. Who's there? Tick. Tick who? Tick 'em up.
Knock
who? Tick who? Knock, knock, who's there? Tick who?
And the answer comes back, tick.
Tick tock! The mouse went off the clock?
Now, tick clock, tick up. Tick up. Tick all of us up. Tick us up together.
Tick
Tick us
us
up the second floor.
Tick us all!
Tick us up.
Knock, knock,
Sounds
who's there?
like, tick up. Sounds like.
Sounds like.
They. Them. Oh. Tick off. Tick off. Tick off. Tick her up. Tick a thing. Tick her up. Tick her up.
Thermometer!
You couldn't believe it. Knock, knock, who's there? Tick. Tick who? Tick 'em up. Big 6'3" man up here, and his whole action is tick. Oh, that's wonderful. Incidentally, this should be one of the closest games we've had now because we've had 1,000 120s and a few fasties on the thing, right? Let's find out. Let's go to the scoreboard now and see how we stand. Checkerboard says Janet Blair took 120, Dan Dailey 55. How about that? The challengers are ahead by 7. Yeah, the anchor man can decide this game, but let's pause for a moment while Bill Baldwin tells you how you, too, can join in the fun on Stump the Stars.
Thank you, Mike. Well, it's a new contest every week, and the decision of our judges is final. Send in as many postcards with stumpers as you like each week to this address, Stump the Stars, Checkerboard Square, St. Louis, Missouri. Now, those whose names and suggestions were used on tonight's show will receive a Polaroid land camera kit, including the automatic 10-second camera with electric eye, which chooses exposures, as well as carrying case, film, and flash bulbs, and a selection of American Tourister's lightweight tri-taper luggage with molded one-piece shell and handles cushioned with foam rubber for easy traveling. And if you stump the stars, that is, if it takes them the full 2 minutes, you will also win this Admiral Super Stereophonic High-Fidelity Console, featuring an automatic 4-speed record changer, 4 stereo speakers, and Admiral's AM radio with stereo multiplex.
Well, we're ready for our 2 anchor men, if I may include you in, Beverly. Richard Long, will you step up, please? Richard Long.
Well, there are many connotations there. Incidentally, what about this picture you did overseas, as we used to say?
Oh, well, it was a wonderful time on the Riviera in the south of France. We made a little thing for Metro called Follow the Boys.
Yours is number 2, sent in by Mrs. Rosalie Verbu or Verbout.
Thanks a lot,
Notice my
Rosalie.
French, from Hazlet, New Jersey. There you are, wait for the bell. Good luck.
Richard Long comes up with this very timely saying, I don't care what your president does. Get that football off my lawn.
What is it?
Sing.
I want.
I don't want.
Wait a minute.
I don't want. I don't. Whole thing. Charge.
Charge.
Die.
Kill. Shoot.
Die.
Soldier.
I don't grab.
Grab. Arrest.
Wait a
Red
minute.
Cross.
First aid. First aid.
Doctor. I don't
Doctor.
need a doctor.
First
Sounds
aid.
like hair.
Sounds
Hair. Sounds like hair. Sounds like hair.
Mare.
Hair.
Bear.
I
Blair.
don't care.
Care. I don't care. Oh,
I don't care.
I don't care who.
I don't care who.
I don't care who. I don't care what.
I don't care what. I don't care what.
You
say.
I don't care what your
your
name is.
Wait a minute.
I don't
I
care
don't
what
care
your
what
politics are.
No.
Your
Proper name. Proper name.
I don't care what your. Are you a?
Wait a minute. He's doing it.
Who are you doing? Are you the president? I don't care what your president is. I don't care what your president
says.
is. I don't care what your president is. So long as he is. Kennedy.
That sounds like
Push.
I don't care
what your
push. Sounds like go.
Is
I don't care what your president
and
it
I
don't care what president of.
I don't care what your president of. Get out of this country. Go.
Get out.
Get out.
Get out.
Get out. Get out of that. Get out the vote. Get out of them. Those. That. Get out that. Spear.
Football.
Get that football.
Football.
Feet. That football.
Feet. Get out that.
Football.
Get out. What is that?
Feet. Foot.
Get out that.
Foot. Feet.
Get out that.
Pass.
Football.
Get out that football.
Get out that. Football.
Off. My land. My lawn.
Sit down, and I can only hope that your team wins anyway because I'm in trouble. Now, for no reason at all, you threw in the word out. I don't care what you're president of. Get that football off my lawn. You two kept putting in out. So it's not really correct, Dick. It's 115 seconds, and if 5 seconds are... Well, forget it. Beverly Garland, will you step up, please? Bev, I got to hurry now. All right, here we go. Yours is sent in, number 9, sent in by John Dobson, Omaha, Nebraska. There you are. Can win or lose.
Poor Beverly. She gets this poem by Robert W. Service. A bunch of the boys were whooping it up in the Malamute Saloon. The kid that handles the music box was hitting a jag-time tune. Back at the bar in the solo game, St. Dangerous Dan the Crew.
One legitimate poem. Legitimate poem? Who wrote it? Western service? A. Whole thing. Right. A banana, a bunch of... The boys were whooping up in the Mamaluk Saloon. They were singing a ragtime tune. What's the next one? A bunch of boys whooping up in the Dan Bear and Dan McGrew. No, hold on. Mamaluk Saloon. The goat, the butt, the kid. The kid was playing a ragtime tune. No, kid was. The kid? She heard. Well, I can't see. The kid, the kid. The kid that took, that opened. No. The played. Pushed. The shook. The shook. Shook that met. The kid that met. The kid that handled. The ivories. Handled the piano. The ivories. The organ. The piano.
Upright.
It sounded like piano. The upright. Pianola? No. I have a piano. Oh, yeah, the old, what's the old... that thing that plays on the... Harmonium. Piano, the Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon. Like a Nickelodeon. Play a piano. That's it. It plays everything. Harp. The orchestra. No, it's one of those things that plays jukebox. It's like that, but it's a music box. Harpsichord. Playing a ragtime tune. Well, it's different. They've changed it. Was hit a ragtime tune. But when does she not? Honey. If it'll make you feel better, hit me again. When the door...
Well, Aunt, this time you didn't come through. A bunch of the boys will be got the Malibu Saloon. The kid that handles the jukebox is hitting a jag-bang tune. All right, here's a corny message of special importance to breakfast wear.
Everyone loves the golden taste of corn in the morn. And now here's grand old corn in a brand new form. Corn Chex, little bite-sized kernels of crisscrossed corn. Not flaky or flimsy, Corn Chex keep their gorgeous square shape right down to the last munchable kernel. And their special construction lets all the fresh roasted corn flavor come smiling through. New Corn Chex from Checkerboard Square, the best shape corn's ever been in.
All right, now let's go to the scoreboard and see which is the winning team. Richard Long took 115, Beverly Garland 120. Winners and huge champions, the Tommy Noonan team. You got it. See you next week. Bye-bye, everybody.
Stump the Stars has been brought to you by the Ralston Purina Company, makers of Wheat Chex, Rice Chex, Corn Chex, and Hot Instant Ralston.